Hello, beautiful Pisces. This is DR.M and DR.A from GeminiLifeCoaches.com. We're spiritual and holistic life coaches. We practice Reiki, EFT, and TFT, and are certified holistic and intuitive tarot readers. Please check out our website for more information on life coaching, energy work, and personal tarot readings. These readings and our services are for people 18 years or older. And tarot's energy is fluid. These readings may or may not resonate with you. If they don't, you can check out other signs in your chart. If they do, please check out our extended readings on Patreon. Our membership package is full of goodies and coupon codes for personal readings on our website. Membership also includes access to all of our extended readings, so you can cross-watch if that's your thing.
No kink shaming.
It's a safe space. The link is in the description box below, along with information on all the decks that we've used today. We're new to YouTube and appreciate all of your love and support. Please like, share, and subscribe for notifications for new content as we add it. If you happen to hear a lot of what sounds like rumbling around, we have a new puppy, so her and the older puppy are playing, pretty much. These are general readings for Pisces for September. For Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I start with a cross and bow spread for recent, past, and present, and a future cross and bow, and advice from Spirit is in the extended reading. So let's get going. All right, Pisces. Let's see. The overall energy into the recent past is 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles, okay, King of Cups, Temperance, okay, Page of Cups, 10 of Wands. All right, Pisces, let's see what's going on here. So 9 of Pentacles is that self-sufficiency. It's being in your own financial abundance, sitting in your own wealth. And 6 of Pentacles is having enough to, it's giving and receiving assistance. So either, financial assistance or material abundance. King of Cups is really empathetic, water, father figure type sign. So, or archetype, really. So he's, very much a leader, but also very much, emotionally in tune. You've got Temperance, Page of Cups, is a message of new emotional situations, and the 10 of Wands. So looks like you've had enough. You've been sharing. You've been in this really patient, really kind and empathetic energy, and there is needs to be, or has been in the recent past, a message that something needs to change emotionally, and that there are some, maybe you're not willing to take on someone's burdens, or you're saying you need to deal with your own burdens. So the focus coming into the recent past is the 5 of Pentacles, which is that, left out in the cold type feeling. It's poverty, worry, isolation, really about, kind of being left out of a situation. So that's your focus, and your challenge has been judgment, has been being able to call out that this is maybe the situation that you're in, whether it's a passion project or work or relationship, it's inequitable. It's not balanced, and feels like you've had trouble calling that out. The energy moving through the Star, 2 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups, and 2 of Swords. So Pisces, looks like at some point you thought that this was going to be a wish fulfillment type situation, whether it be a job or a passion project or even a relationship. But there's been a lot of juggling, and either you felt like a choice or an option, or you really haven't jumped into this as something serious. You've just kind of been keeping options open. And it's brought you into this 2 of Swords energy, which is a very, it's conflict, and it's also the understanding that you need to make a decision, and that there might need to be compromise, or you're just saying I'm going to make a decision either way. Fears, Ace of Pentacles. So Ace of Pentacles is earth energy, money, new job, new raise, new promotion, new situation. Maybe your fears are that this won't actually materialize into something that you really have wanted it to, and the help that the universe is going to send in for that is the 6 of Cups. It's going to give you a renewed kind of hope and faith. It's going to show you that people are willing to actually put in what you're willing to put in. So 6 of Cups also has a very nostalgic feel, someone's going to kind of make you feel comfortable in an emotional way that you're familiar with. Your hopes are the 3 of Wands, that this thing either expands. We had this with another reading. I want to say it was Taurus. that this situation either expands or moves off.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that, you know, that your hopes are that you want this to materialize. You want to be able to call into your abundance to you and manifest the things that you want. And I feel like in this situation, whatever's been going on, you also kind of want a very final decision on this, whether it's, going to be one way or another. It's been a lot of juggling, and the outcome from the recent past into the present is the High Priestess. You've been following your intuition, and you need to keep doing that. Extra help that the universe is bringing in for you. 5 of Cups, King of Swords. King of Swords is a very intentional, strategic energy. It's a leadership energy, but it's very honest, forthright, truthful, but also really very no bullshit. So it's just a matter of fact, and this is the way it is. And I think you having the ability to see the situation in that way is the help. And the 5 of Cups is typically, someone crying over spilled milk, having 3 cups that are knocked down in front of them, but still having 2 behind them, but they're really focused on the regret and the resentment. And maybe you need to burn through that energy, just kind of do the mourning of the situation and kind of really give yourself time to process it and say, I'm really done feeling this way, and I just need to be more matter of fact about this. All right, Pisces, so let's see what we've got coming into the present. Give these a quick shuffle. Yeah, so our new puppy is Molly, and our other puppy, Ben. And Ben is a 125-pound Rottweiler, and Molly is a 60-pound pit mix. And Molly's the boss these days, so let's see. And that's what you're probably hearing with all this romping around. But the overall energy coming into the present, Hangman, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, the Hierophant, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay. So Pisces, you've been trying to see this from another perspective. You've been taking the time to really work on going within and just trying to have a different perspective, maybe looking at it from this other person's side or the other, the other side of what's going on here. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, who sits in her own wealth. She doesn't need anyone. She's got her own abundance. She knows how to have it and keep it. And the 4 of Cups, you're waiting for this change, but you're like, I'll believe it when I see it. I don't see it. 4 of Cups, 5 of Cups. There's still an emotional attachment for you in this situation. Something hasn't come up, something hasn't come to fruition, and you're disappointed. The next card is the Hierophant. So look at what you're disappointed in. What were your expectations? Do they match what was going on? And is that realistic? With the Wheel of Fortune, everything is a chance. So, while this may not have come to fruition the way that you've wanted it to, there still is, a gift. There's still a prize, whether the prize is a lesson or the experience, or maybe it is it can be a positive thing, but it feels like you have definitely been through it with the situation, and you're kind of wanting things to change and wanting things to move, and you really, the universe wants you to follow your intuition and also just be logical, kind of heal through the emotions of it, because that's what's really holding you back from moving. So the focus coming into the present is the 8 of Swords. And the 8 of Swords is that prison of your own mind, but it's really, in another deck, I think it's the Light Seer's Tarot, the image on the card for the 8 of Swords is she's looking in a mirror, and the reflection in the mirror shows all of the ties and binds and struggle, but on the actual outside of the mirror, she's completely free and unbound. So this really speaks to how you're thinking about the situation, and if your thinking is in a stuck way, that's feeling like that's where you're starting from. And the challenge is that 5 of Pentacles, which you had before. And the 5 of Pentacles is that left out in the cold energy. It's that loss. It's that resentment, regret, and it feels like you're stuck in this situation, like your resentments, your emotions, your prior experiences, and the things that you've been through make you believe that this is the same situation, or that this is going to play out the same way. Energy moving through. Wow. You
really want to get to that help, huh?
I do want to get to that help. I want them to be helped. So the energy moving through, Page of Wands, 6 of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Emperor. So Page of Wands is, pages are messengers. So Wands is fire, it's passion, it's So this Page of Wands is saying that there's a new start here. There's a new project that may come about that will change the situation. And the Six of Pentacles is giving and receiving. You had this once before. Giving and receiving abundance, material wealth. So maybe you just have to kind of keep working through this to get to this situation, to have it work out this way where it can be balanced. So that energy that there's news of a new project coming, it will be abundant. It can provide. It's going to give. It's going to have enough for everybody, give and take. Whether it's responsibilities or, resources, assets, things like that. And that moves into the Page of Swords energy, which is new thought, new ways of thinking. That there's a message of change coming. And that brings you into the Emperor energy. And the Emperor is, it's divine masculine. I'm going to say toxic masculine because it's not always that. But there is a feeling here that it's about sort of following traditional roles of whatever this situation is, whether, it's a job situation and these are the things typical to this job. Everyone's like, this gives me a feel of everyone staying in their lane, like following the rules. Your fears, 10 of Cups, that you won't have that wish come true, that you won't have that emotional fulfillment, whether this is a relationship or a job, that your fears are this isn't going to be everything you ever wanted it to be. And the help finally that the universe is bringing in is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is a really hardworking, reliable, slow energy. He understands what needs to get done. So you, your team, maybe this other person, other people will be in the process, in the energy of kind of really putting the hard work in. And that's going to show you that this 10 of Cups can be a possibility for you. This was help. I'm sorry. Help is what this was. And your hopes, 4 Pentacles. You had this once before, and the 4 Pentacles is about building that abundance, that financial security, but also coming out of a place of maybe lack or greed. Typically, it kind of indicates greed or insecurity. But I feel like for you, you want to come out of that place. You want to be able to build this and not be coming at it from a place of insecurity or negativity. Outcome in from this present into the future is the 9 of Swords. You're not quite ready to process through this, or you're just going to be still processing through it for a while. Knight of Swords is usually about anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, things like that. And yep, we had this is repeating. So the extra help that the universe is bringing in here is the 3 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is also a wish come true card. It's also being fully abundant, being in your own, having your own wealth to share. It feels like generational wealth, that kind of a thing. So that's one of your help cards. And also the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords isn't about actual heartbreak, but the memory of heartbreak. So I get a really strong vibe through this that you really kind of feel like this is going to be like something else. It's just going to be like it always is, or it's just going to be like this other situation that didn't work out. And this 4 of Cups, I don't really believe it. The 4 of Pentacles, I'm going to kind of be reserved. I don't want to, really believe in it too much. I'm going to grab a couple more just because I want more information on that. So Knight of Cups, 3 of Wands. Yeah. So Knight of Cups is like a Prince Charming energy. What's going to be coming through with you doing this healing and working on it is, I feel like you're going to kind of either get re-inspired or fall back in love with the situation, or be kind of have that draw to it, like you emotionally connected to it again. And this 3 of Cups is about celebrating and having a support, like a circle of support. So feels like maybe in this situation there's some project that needs to either fall away, or person or dynamic that needs to fall away. This feels more career related than it does relationship. And this is what I have for you, Pisces. I'm going to hand it over to Dr. A for your love and friendships right now.
Thank you, Dr. M. Mm-hmm. So the overall energy for this reading is the King of Swords. So it's that that leadership and that, strategic thinking.
Intentional, yeah.
Yeah.
Very, very honest, but
Yep, you're planning. You're doing a lot of deep thinking. And where you are right now, Four of Pentacles, you're hanging on too tightly. And I feel like this is something in the past that you're hanging on too tightly. Maybe it's a memory, maybe it's a feeling, but you need to loosen up that grip a little bit. And what's causing the problem? Four of Wands.
Yeah, fours all over the place.
Yeah, you really want to build that foundation. You want all of that to come together. And I think that because you're hanging on too tightly, you need to let go of the past in order to move forward. You have to release in order for something new to come in. And I think that that's kind of what you're afraid of. And along with what you don't want, Star card. So for me, the feeling that I get is that you're afraid that you're not going to get your wish fulfillment. And because you're hanging on too tightly to something that happened in the past. Well,
this thing is not like the other. Yeah.
Yep.
And we do that a lot where it's hard for us to, kind of see things as their own unique thing because, as humans, we find the patterns and things.
Right. We get stuck on it and we think, okay, it's just the same thing all over again, when it's not always the case. And what you do want, lovers, you want your counterpart, you want that union, it's
you want
right
somebody
there.
who wants to, and you, more importantly, you want somebody who wants to be in the situation with you, who wants to
so
invest the same amount and be in the same, be in that same strength of what they bring to bear.
Right. So that way you're not doing all of the work. And your options, judgment, there's going to be some truth that's going to come to light, and maybe a little bit more clarity on that.
And that's you self-declaring.
Yeah.
Like that was here too until you kind of work through and get to what your truth is about it and what you really, it feels like there may have been some unrealistic expectations in the situation as well, whether it just wasn't defined and people made assumptions, or if, someone just assumed that this was just like something else and they're behaving the same way. So it might not even be you, Pisces, that's doing that. It might be, someone in the situation.
Right. And the outcome is Six of Wands. So, you're going to be celebrating that victory. So it's just a matter of, your mindset. So, the overall feel is the King of Swords. So it's that strategic thinking. So, you got to sit back and think about it. Be
intentional, but be honest. Be very forthright. Be honest. Be more logical. That was over here,
right?
With this Five of Cups. Like maybe less emotions about it, less, trying to connect, or even in this situation, look at what needs to be healed that's making you do those things.
Right.
And work from there.
Yep. All right. Thank you, you beautiful Pisces. This is what Spirit has inspired us to share with you, and we hope that it's helped. If you're interested in my You and Them extended reading and or Dr. M's future cross and bow and advice from Spirit extended readings, please join us for those extended readings on Patreon. Again, the link is in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll send you all the love and light and laughter your body can hold, and we'll hope you join us again soon.
Bye.
Bye.